No! 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 No!
Time, an infallible enemy. One that cannot be conquered however much you try. 6 stages throughout time: dark, steam, electricity, information, quantum, and exotic. These are the retellings of 6 idiots to reach the end and conquer the solar system. Can they do it without being mauled to death, or overcome the hordes of environmentalists that compel them to a life of servitude? Will silly and immature mistakes bring down the colony? Welcome back, lads. Today we're going to be destroying a planet in Factorio using the Industrial Revolution. On this planet, climate change is in desperate need and needs to be doubled. On this planet, it's not runaway climate change, but it's coming towards you climate change. The outcome was a few hundred hours of pain, misery, and mistakes that all culminated into one massive balls of me and my friends slowly losing sanity as they kept appearing. In this video, we're going to be contacting our alien brethren and asking them to please pick us up. So, you might be asking, what are you doing? Why are you giving up your sanity more than you already have done? What's the plan? Well, there was no plan. I crashed on a planet with nothing except a burner miner and a singular stone furnace. Nothing remotely useful survived except a few very basic, uninteresting supplies, like sheets of iron. Well, shit. So naturally, with everything going to pot, I decided to cut down some trees. Trees have this wonderful property of being made out of wood, and wood is a very cheap, useful burning source. Also, it's useful for tier 1 electricity poles, but they are way down the list. And after deforesting the entirety of Brazil, what comes next? The first thing we need to do is set up automated burner stacks to produce a good amount of raw and expendable resources. Basically, very, very cheap iron and copper. You mine a poor iron chunk, for example, dump it into a furnace, and wait a few seconds before it turning into a pristine, pure block of iron. Just think of it like a microwave, but instead of your disgusting, like, pizza rolls, you've got a block of iron. It's the same thing, guys. And after doing that for, I don't know, like 20 minutes, we had at least quadrupled our miner count. I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. And after doing that relatively easily, and feeling rather proud of myself, I realised I was going to be stranded here for ages. So, if I wanted to get off this planet, we were going to have to get a little quicker. There are entire videos about why burner tech is complete trash, but basically, including inserters, everything has to be powered with a burnable fuel, like coal. This results in ungodly amounts of pollution that would make the Chinese Communist Party proud. You actually have no idea how painful it is to be in the burner age. Sure, it produces more pollution, but it only allows us to create smaller amounts of machines. It makes the natives angry and also requires a dedicated fuel lane, or half the belt. This wouldn't do at all, so I decided to do some research. I decided it was a worthy trade-off. We couldn't deal with the incessant pestering of the bugs of our current advancement. Combine some iron and copper ingots together, and you get a Dark Age research pack. Dark Age is what the mod calls burner age. By the way, the mod is Exotic Industries. It's pretty good. So, after finishing all of that in around half an hour, we got to the next milestone, the Steam Age. But before I get mauled to death by thousands of angry environmentalists, have you been thinking about trains? Do trains occupy every waking moment of your life? Well, today we're going to be talking about a train wreck! Trainwreck is my group channel, consisting of a bunch of my friends and my friends' friends. It's a group channel for a bunch of small YouTubers, such as myself. My friend Eric makes great videos on various different games like The Finals and Ready or Not. My friend Peter is a Battlefield and Call of Duty goblin, and my brother makes Fortnite videos, and we all collab on the group channel. So, go subscribe. Oh shit. Watch out! Oh, fuck. Steam technology is definitely better than burner. Anything is better than burner. Electricity generated by hooking up potatoes together is a better way of powering your industrious hellhole. So, after finally being out of it, I was very, very happy. The pain, however, was not over. We needed a semblance of a base that produces resources for us to make the leap into the next stage. One of the first parts of this plan is building a mall. The difference between a noob versus pro in Factorio is the idiot who doesn't build the mall and the true, cultured individual who does build a centralized area for all of his building resources. So, that's what we got onto. But before talking about leaping into electric stuff, which is still at least 10 hours away, we first build the steam power plant, which is actually relatively easily. An offshore pump can supply 20 boilers, so I built 10 boilers with water pipes connected to them. Water goes into the boiler, coal heats up the water, and voila, steam. This wonderful new resource would be supplying our energy needs now for the foreseeable future. We hooked it up to a pipe and then started using it to plug into machines. Think of it like a more archaic and more annoying version of electricity. Instead of using slim poles and wires going between them with a radius that powers them all with electricity, we have to line them all up together with pipes, which is only semi-annoying. We use this newfound technology to create science packs on a larger scale. So, we got to do some research. We researched steam trains, stone quarries, coal coke processing, steam crushers, and glass production. All very important for the upcoming circuit research. But we did have a slight problem. Our steam power needed coal to function, and well, there wasn't enough coal. The steam is used to power more advanced machines, as I talked about previously, so I decided to dismantle our main drilling patches and make them automated by mining stuff like iron and copper and throwing them into smelted arrays, powered by the new steam production facility. After that little mess, things were looking up. One thing, however, that is incredibly fucking annoying about this mod pack is that it introduces an item called slag. Slag is basically some ash and rock material mixed together, and it comes out of furnaces when smelting metals. One way to get rid of it is by creating a special production facility for all of it and turning it into stone. We can then turn that into landfill. So we got to doing that, and then forgot about it. Also, we started production on the new mold so we could create inserters, assemblers, and belts, and their counterparts incredibly quickly, allowing for the exponential and never-ending growth. The Industrial Revolution was continuing, and for good reason. We were doing well. The environmentalist menace had been kept at bay, off-camera, and they were seemingly dormant. The word seemingly is key here. Because of the insane growth in drilling, we were suddenly outputting obscene amounts of pollution, defiling the landscape with the stench of burning coal and dangerous research elements. We also had the side effect of the environmentalists starting to attack us. I did fight them, although quite badly, but I did have a little bit of experience from off-camera. Our research was still subpar, however, and needed desperate change, relying on hand-feeding to research the bare essentials. But no, we don't want that. We don't want the bare essentials. We want true, proper, automated research. So I spent about 30 minutes setting up this automation facility for green science with this very useful mod that allows me to see what number of buildings I need to process the right amount of resources. Because of the info, I decided that 10 research packs was enough for the entire base. A second, obviously. So we strive for that goal. Red science is actually really easy, only requiring 2 base ingots. Green science still gets a little more complicated. The base ingredients of a green research pack are copper mechanical parts and steam engines. Copper mechanical parts are easy enough, only requiring the processing of the base copper ingots. However, the steam engines are a little more complicated. Steam engines require pipes and even more copper mechanical parts. Pipes are crafted with iron plates and iron mechanical parts. In total, 7 different types of assembler crafting variations are needed to create the green science, as opposed to just one with red. Off to a great start. One upside is that we had a lot, and I mean a lot, of green science, which allowed us to do a hell of a lot in terms of research. Some of the research includes fluid handling, concentrated solar weapons, coal coke, and advanced steam trains. I also researched engines and fluid heaters, all vital for the next age, electricity. Yep, electricity is next. The next stage is decisive to see if you survive or falter and die to environmentalists. A lot of incredibly important technologies are locked behind the new science pack. Now, we hadn't actually progressed towards it yet, but we were still doing some preparing work. Being the electricity age, I decided to make electric circuits first. This was complete hell, but surprisingly fun to make. Electric circuits are needed for a vast amount of items, including chain gunners, which will be crucial for a plan to invade and subjugate the environmentalists. I also got this new cool vehicle called the Warden, so that was pretty cool. Anyways, let's get on to the basic electric circuit manufacturing. So, what do we need for electric circuits then? The items we need are electron tubes, iron plates, and copper wire. Now, the last two aren't an issue. The electron tubes are though. Those are the issue. To make electron tubes you need copper wires, ceramics, and glass. Ceramic is made with sand and steam. Steam is accessible, sand isn't. So we need to build a facility to mine up stone and then crush it in another facility. Very fun. I am definitely enjoying this. Glass is another case of digging up stone, crushing it, and then smelting it into industrial glass, which naturally creates slag, which can then be processed into sand again by feeding it to the stone that the slag processed from and then re-crushing it, putting all of that together plus very annoying copper wires, and voila, done. Because of the vast amount of building I'd done, and the amount of pollution generated by the uptick in steam being needed, we got attacked for the first time in hours by the wriggly, disgusting little environmentalists. That couldn't do. So, using my highly intelligent brain, I built an army of highly skilled robots that would do my bidding for me. Another relatively important component in the upcoming electricity age was electric engines, so I got up to those, also building steam engines in the process, which would be vital for the truly important setting up of the massive coal power plant that would power the plant for the foreseeable future. And you might be asking, well, doesn't that create a lot of pollution? Well, does that matter? We also set up Blue Science, which was a little harder than expected. Blue Science needs electric circuits, not going over that again, engines, and steel mechanical parts. Steel is made with smelted steel blend, and that is made out of crushed iron and crushed coal coke. Engines are also needed in Blue Science, which are made with iron and copper mechanical parts, as well as steam engines. And with all of that together, we finally had to route 2 belts all the way to the research facility before I realized something catastrophic. The burner labs don't take electric science packs, so I had to rebuild the entire facility and convert all 140 burner labs into clean, fresh, new electric ones. The first step of that plan was to be dismantle it, so I did that surprisingly easily. It was seemingly a lot more plausible now, but the coal power station would have to be built before the implementation of the new research facility. But there was a problem. The base, well, it was organised, but there weren't enough trains. There was one out to a copper mine, but it was super short and in all seriousness didn't really deserve to be a train line, but a slightly long copper belt. I kinda disliked that layout, so naturally I forgot about it and looked at some very pretty research labs. The next project we'd have to do is wall off the base with a moat of water fill. The frog that shall not be named shall be hung by the Humanitarian Court of Justice for this lie.
I watched it. It's a 1-minute video, and it's coming out in 2 years. Everyone calm down. GTA 6. I'm actually playing GTA 6 right now.
We walled off the west end, dying twice because of my sheer incompetence, and then the north. But one thing was becoming abundantly clear. We needed oil. Now, I had no knowledge of any oil anywhere on land, but we knew of some on the high seas, so we got to exploiting it right away. And with the seizing of the oil fields, like Bush in 03, we had established a connection. A neat mod in this mod pack are boats, which are basically just really goofy looking trains that run off waterways and pick up resources off the sea and dump them at a port. After spending a stupid amount of time setting it all up, we got to doing our mediocre oil setup. We had explosives, and guess what explosives are used for? Making copious amounts of ammo for the upcoming light artillery strike to cover the advance of the final plan, a horde of chain gunners to relieve the environmentalists of their free trial of life. And with that, let the bombings commence. This is great.
Before you can change it, let me solo this now. Pause them. Hold by the line. And let me solo.
I don't think you can. Oh my god.
Let me solo. Let me solo.
The chain gunners have been a massive success. Oh my god. Oh my god, all those explosive biters are aggroed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my lord.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Come on, go, 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 go. Forward! Forward! Oh my god, they're all dead. We're dead, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead. The next 2 batches of clips are about 20 hours from the future from the previous one, where we have red circuits automated, as well as yellow science to research things that would make Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin, and Raytheon very proud. We have 2 squadrons of laser tanks and a squadron of jets and gunships, all armed with lots of missiles and cannons, as well as napalm. By the way, this is with me and all my friends. Same. Alright, I'm gonna be... Okay, so get in this ship. Just press enter on my flying cargo ship.
I just got abducted by the spaceship.
Alright, there we go. I've spent several hours getting this. Alright, so we're gonna try and take out a big nest of biters. But I don't know. I don't know how well this is gonna go.
What's going on?
I'm taking them out because they're on my land.
All land is my land. I'm British.
You're colonizing the new world?
Yeah. This is what Columbus did.
You know, this is just like that time when Reddit updated their API terms and services and the subreddit.
So true! You know, like the colonization of the Native Americans.
Just like Reddit.
It was just like Reddit. Forward! Forward! Holy shit! Oh my god. They're getting stuck on the trees! Oh, they're all dead.
The Vietnam War.
Alright, evacuation. Because of the incredibly rude treatment by the biters towards me, I decided to come back with a vengeance. A vengeance full of gunships, jets, and ballistic missiles. Or imagine laser tanks and a squadron of jets. Get in, enter here. It's a big it's a combined dropship.
Adam, there's something chasing me.
Yeah, that's me.
Guys,
Oh shit!
Yeah, I thought it was a little laggy. I just couldn't tell why. Really?
You will eat your bugs.
There's a lot of bugs here.
Oh my god, you died! How'd you die? Okay, wait, no, you didn't die. No, you didn't die. Wait, your thing got destroyed.
I have no idea what's
You're
going
running
on.
so slowly.
I can do this trodden underfoot.
Oh my god, it's just immediate. Everything just gets immediately destroyed. Oh, they killed the things before I could even film it. Nice. All I needed were the gunships. They just got wiped out immediately. They have no chance.
Factorio has fallen. Millions must die.
They have just fallen. They all fucking died in a matter of... Oh my
Watch
god.
the mess explode one after another.
Literally.
What others, guys?
I didn't make it to the toilet in time.